And we're back for another episode. In this episode, I'm going to be showing what I believe is the theoretical maximum to crafting stats at the moment. So, looking at my gear, I've got the Supra tool and this is just for Carpenter right now. I've done the equivalent, the same progress for Leather Worker as well, but I just wanted to run through it. So I've got the Supra tool, which is the most powerful crafting tool you can get of each craft. This is Supra one. I've got the Artisan offhand, and on here I've melded 7 control and 15 craftsmanship, which gives me a total of, let's see, right, so a total of 154 craftsmanship and 85 control. So that's the total. And then I've got the Artisan spectacles, which obviously can't be materia melded, so that is the maximum already. And here, the chest piece. Now this is actually the maximum stats. So on the chest piece, you can see I've put, let's see, 16 craftsmanship and 5 control, which gives the chest piece a total of 108 craftsmanship, 36 control and 3 CP when you add all the numbers up. And then I have the Artisan mitts, which require 4-star leather worker to make, and thankfully getting the cap is really easy, and you have 3 guaranteed materia slots as well, so you can get it with the materia I've melded. So you just need 6 control and 4 craftsmanship to hit the cap, which gives it a total of, let's see, 4 craftsmanship, 39 control and 3 CP. I've got the Dodar belt, where I've melded, I should say, 5 control, 4 craftsmanship, 3 CP, which gives it a total of 4 craftsmanship, 36 control and 3 CP. And then the legs, I've got the Artisan legs, which again is 4-star requirement, and it requires 4-star weaver to make. And with the legs, the same as the boots, you need to have 6 control, 3 CP and 1 craftsmanship. So you can see here it's really easy to, you only need to use 1 forbidden slot or 1 extra slot, which is not guaranteed. So adding a craftsmanship materia 1 to the first forbidden slot is really easy to do, which gives both the legs and the boots a theoretical maximum of 4 craftsmanship, 39 control and 3 CP. I've got the rose gold choker as my neck piece, and you can see on it I've melded 6 CP, 4 control, 4 craftsmanship, which gives it a total of 4 craftsmanship, 4 control and 38 CP, which is exactly the same stats as the earring, which are the moss horn earrings. For the bracelet, I've got the militia wristlets, which I've melded, as you can see, 6 CP, 4 control, 4 craftsmanship, which gives it a theoretical total of exactly the same. So basically the neck, the earrings and the wrist all give 4 craftsmanship, 4 control, 38 CP maximum. And then the rings, I've melded onto there 3 CP, 4 control, 4 craftsmanship, which gives, and they're obviously both the same. So that gives me a theoretical total of 4 craftsmanship, 4 control, and 20 CP. Now, unbuffed, you have 180 CP without any gear on whatsoever. So my theoretical totals of maximum that you can get at the moment, if you want to be able to do 4-star unbuffed, are 451 craftsmanship, 416 control, 352 CP. Now, the reason I've gone for this amount of control and craftsmanship on my offhand is that is what allowed me to hit the 4-star requirement of 451 craftsmanship directly without needing any food whatsoever. So I can instead use CP food. And when I use CP food, I have 395 CP. So if I use it right now, for example, you can see there 395 CP, which allows me to do most crafts in the game fairly easily. I mean, there is still, when it comes to 4-star and, you know, Supra requirement tools and those sort of things with 8,000 quality, it still is luck involved. You do need lots of goods and stuff like that, but for most crafts, including 3-star, I can almost guarantee 100% high quality. It just depends on a little tiny bit of RNG to do with how many goods I get. So yeah, so I just wanted to show that for now this is probably the maximum stats you can get in the game right now in terms of crafting, and this is the same for all 8 crafts. And what's really good as well is that a lot of this gear is shared between all the classes. The only gear which is not shared are the offhand, the body piece, and obviously the main hand Supra tool. Every other piece of gear, so the headpiece, the gloves, the belt, the boots, the legs, all the accessories are shared between every single crafting class, all 8 of them. And what that means as well, when it comes to my armory chest, you can see I've got a lot more space now compared to before, because before I used to have 8 sets of all of the crafting gear, whereas now I've just got the one. The only place which is a little bit full is my chest slot. But then again, there is actually currently in the game a forager's vest, which is good for gathering classes, which means I will be able to get at least rid of 2 of these to make space for the forager's vest, because that will be used with all of my gathering classes. So my armory chest is looking much nicer than before, much cleaner, and I am very close to hitting 4-star now with everything. I'm now at 4-star with, let's see, with carpenter, blacksmith, leather worker, and weaver. Now, something I've been doing since the game launched is actually tracking my progress in terms of melding a stone on a spreadsheet. So I'm going to show you the spreadsheet I have. 1 second. Whoops. Let me fix that. I really should check these things before I put the video online. Okay, I just hide the game. So yeah, so this is my spreadsheet for my crafting and gathering. So sorry, it's only for my crafting, I should say. So you can see here I've put in the base stats that you get from the items when you equip them. I've shown the materia stats as I get from my materials, like what are the theoretical caps and so on like that, and what I've actually put on my gear. I've got, when I say here max craft, max control, max CP, that's just the basically adding these 2 numbers together. So what comes with the item plus what my materia gives it, which is how I also worked out the theoretical maximums of 451 craftsmanship, 416 control, and 352 CP. And I've also here tracked all of the melds that I've put onto all of my gear. And the reason I actually originally did this is because I had to previously do the melds for 8 sets of gear, whereas now, like I said, in the vast majority of cases, this is just one thing. The only items, like I said, that need to be customized for each class are the chest piece, and the offhand, and obviously getting my hands on the Supra tools. And yeah, so this is how I keep track, and this is what I've been doing for like the last year, to keep track of where I am with crafting, how close I am to the ultimate, let's say, Omni Crafter, 4-star everything crafter. And what the red titles mean are just basically the crafts that I've already achieved my luminary on. So, you know, maybe it's a bit nerdy to track things in this level of detail, but it just helps me stay focused. And what it does as well is that it visually shows me the amount of progress I've made in crafting. So hopefully soon I will finish off all of 4 stars, and randomly today I'm actually working on my leather worker luminary as well, so just trying to get more towards 4-star, more towards luminary, always trying to make sure that I don't ever run out of gil as well. So if I ever get low on gil, I start just spirit bonding or crafting some master D materia like in my other video, just something to keep my bank balance healthy while I work my way towards 4-star everything. And I'm getting there, so I want to get all of this done completely to 4-star before the launch of patch 2.5, because they have revealed that there will be even more crafting recipes in patch 2.5 before the expansion. So I want to see what they add. I highly doubt there's going to be anything such as 5 stars, probably just going to be more 4-star. So I guess we'll see. So if I just go back to the game now. Okay, so anyway, that's it for my theoretical crafting cap video. If you have any alternative ways of melding the offhand, then let me know. But for me, I feel that this is the maximum, simply because every other piece of gear is at their absolute caps in terms of materia, and the offhand, it's impossible to get the cap. Even if you use rank 4 materials in every slot, you won't hit the cap with control, craftsmanship and CP. So, but I've done it this way, as I said, to get the 451 craftsmanship I need to do 4-star unbuffed. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.